Alright, jumping right into round one with a pretty good hand. The awkward thing is that we have both of our swamps, no way to cast Life from the Loam, but we have considerable ways to interact, so we'll definitely keep it. Okay. That's not what I wanted to see. But that will make for an interesting match. I have not played against this deck, which would be Valakut. I've not played against it, and I also don't know anything about the version he's playing. Because there's no one version at the moment. Okay, found a green source, which is really important. I think this matchup is pretty bad. We have very little way to interact with them or kill them quickly, so yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Well, our play here is pretty obvious. The only decision we have to make is do we discard Bloodghast or Life from the Loam? I think it's gonna be Bloodghast. Because we actually don't want to start dredging yet. We need to. I want to draw like an Inquisition. I suppose dredging Raven's Crime is actually one of my best game plans. So maybe I should have just dredged there. Having a clock is also not the worst, but if I dredge there and miss, I do nothing. I would have to keep dredging, keep casting this. But I suppose if I hit a crime, I'm actually in business. Or Tectonic Edge. That's good. That's very good. I guess now, I think we have to dredge now. At this point, Raven's Crime might not actually be relevant. Both the Bloodghast. That's actually pretty funny. We drew both of them. Yeah, he's actually triggering his Colony Heart already. And he's playing an Omen version, which doesn't necessarily mean it relies on Omen. It just might just be using it because it's basically free. Just a couple slots devoted to that, which is it's really good for us. He discarded the Valakuts, even though when we're just dead, he just basically nut drew us. Well, he basically nut drew us, but he didn't want to sacrifice any lands, so we get to live to Gast another day. Okay, missed on that. So I guess we're gonna loot. So yeah, we should be dead, but we're not. So we'll keep going. Those are not very exciting cards. Probably has another one. Titan. So we take I don't know how much. I can't actually. How much damage is that? 12 damage? 12 damage. Not even dead to the Arid Mesa. We'll be at 1. Which is actually pretty surprising. We only took 1 damage from Smallpox even. Didn't even fetch. Didn't untap a duel. Missed again. Let's see. Should I play Forest? I don't know. I could have played Swamp. And well, actually, I can flame jab him out regardless. But I should have played Swamp in case. Man. Bought him a turn. It's kind of a weird card to see in the main deck. So let's see. We are still dead to any land off the top. We're dead to the kitchen finks. Well, we have to kill the kitchen finks for that reason. Oh, yeah, we're dredging. Missed again. I mean, I don't even know what we're going for anymore. I guess looting. If we drew the card, we'd only be going for looting or seismic assault. So I think we're just better off. So yeah, well, I guess I have to cast Life from Loam anyway, so I'm not really missing out on a point, but I could be down the line missing out on a point. Yeah, I don't know. He has very few cards that don't kill me. Off the top. So I'm kind of worried about that. But I think this is his last turn. Did not do the math, but I'm pretty sure. I guess he could use his Arid Mesa to kill the Bloodghasts. So maybe it's not his last turn. That'll do it. Yeah, this matchup is bad. So we bring in the Ghost Quarter, Surgical, Duress. Take out Flame Jab. Let's see, he has Titan. Pretty sure I want to cut the Terminate anyway. And this is a matchup where Inquisition is much worse than Thoughtseize would be. But there's not a lot of those. And this is also a deck that I didn't really consider a whole lot. Because this deck originated last season. Is this what we want? Yeah, I think so. The thing I'm thinking is, no, I guess we have Smallpox to deal with Titan. Alright, that's fine. I was gonna say, we can Surgical his Valakuts, but that leaves him with Titan and other creatures. But I guess we have Smallpox to try and do something with that. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. He mulliganed once also. That's actually really good for us. Yeah, I think I still crime him twice for sure. Let's see. Next turn, if I keep the swamp, I can crime him then loam him. Or no, I'd have to draw land. And I really don't have any red sources in play. Yeah, we're all in on crime. We're just criming him every chance we have, I guess. So we drew a land, so we get to do it. So his last card's probably fetch. Yep. Hit a land. So he'll take his last card. Play Goyf and Raging Ravine. Four, 5. All right. This went pretty well. Do another card you can't cast, which is nice. I think we play Cairns just to be safe, yeah. We don't want to have to play any more of our lands, so we just want to be able to cast Assault. Hit a looting, showed him Extraction. Now he knows to play around that if he can. Nothing's gonna be different. Yep, all the same. So the discard plus surgical plan is actually, I think, pretty good. And yeah, the problem is he has to discard Valakut for us to be able to actually benefit. Ooh. That might not be good enough for this matchup. So those are good. That's not a bad hand, but I don't think we can keep it. Alright, this one we can keep for sure. Turn 1 to nothing. Turn 1 to fetch land even, that's good. Because he would want to save those for expedition. Okay, that just means he didn't have another green source in hand. Alright, we can loot plus Inquisition, or we can Smallpox. I think I like the looting plus Inquisition, because Inquisition is going to get worse. Worse to dead. Ooh, there we go. Fetch land, Elder. He's going to be active. This basically just means he's if he draws Scapeshift or Titan, I lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lands in play. Yeah, Smallpox is not really gonna work. Well, I guess I get a land out of his hand, land out of play, so 5 mana. That actually could work if I do both Smallpoxes. Or yeah, I think that's what I have to do. I mean, the other 2 cards anyway aren't really that good. He's pretty much just the point where he just top decks and gets me either way. So I just take the Relic. Okay, interesting. I guess he's playing around. Nope, I don't know what he's doing. I was gonna say playing around Grip, but he's not. He's just miss. So he still has Omen, 1 unknown. So we can either loot to try and find something, or we get a smallpox. I think smallpox is the play for sure. Discards Omen. Okay. This could be bad. Well, he only needs the Omen if he has Valakuts in play or less than 7, unless he just drew a Titan, which looks like he did. Smallpox again seems like a plan. So he's on every mountain is 6 points. And I'm at 18. Perfect. Well, we're definitely not dead yet. Oh shit, if I smallpox here, I'm not gonna have any lands. I'm not gonna be able to cast Life from a Loam. So I actually have to oh no. I have to start ripping lands even to do anything. Oh, that's awkward. Yep, that's really awkward. Almost every card in his deck is live, and I'm just doing nothing. I have 1 land in play and 1 Life from a Loam in my hand. He has 8 lands in play. Okay. Yeah, this matchup is bad. Alright, good game. Well, I don't know if there's anything like any better hate I could play. Like there's Sowing Salts, but even this just doesn't do it. Like it's too slow. If I drew Extraction and if I drew Extraction this game, it wouldn't have been fast enough. If I drew Extraction with Ghost Quarter, if I just drew Ghost Quarter or Tectonic Edge, actually, I would have been okay. But I didn't, so.